Morning. It's been a while, but I'm back. Decided to drive the hour into the woods, have a morning cup of coffee. Felt like making a video. It's been a while, so 9 months to be exact. Wanted to catch you guys all up on what I've been up to, why I've kind of taken this 9-month hiatus, and why I'm deciding to get back into it. First, some coffee though. Washboard road coming up here, so I think half my coffee spilled, but it's still warm. Nice and quiet out here. Nobody's out here. Good way to start the morning. It's 7:30. Somebody's coming. Motorcycles. Love that smell. Just as I was saying, it's quiet out here. So, a little over a year ago, I moved out here to Colorado, and I was in an apartment, tiny garage, couldn't really work on the car. I think you've noticed I am not in the 4Runner, so I sold that actually this last winter to a good friend of mine. So he's already taking it out on some trips. He actually got some sliders, which I never had, which should be the first upgrade I did, but I never did it. I just kept saying I would. But yeah, he put some RCI sliders on it, so it's looking pretty good. Still in the family, still being taken care of, but I did get a new vehicle, which I'll show in a little bit. You guys have probably already put pieces together on what it is. Phoenix and I, a few months ago, moved into a house that we're renting. Now I have some garage space, which is nice. Now I have a place I can work on trucks without having an apartment complex to worry about. So that kind of put a thing in me working on cars, which, you know, a lot of these videos that I have, they are kind of, I don't know, I do vlogs and I do tech videos as well. But I also have been working my normal job, getting a company off the ground. So I am a union sheet metal worker by trade, and I've been doing CAD, all the CAD drawings for 11 years now. Since 2008 I've been doing it. So started a company and trying to get that off the ground, putting in hours on that. Winter came, snow came, so trips kind of slowed down. So between winter, selling my vehicle, getting this truck, yeah, I was trying to just pause and kind of work on myself. About a year ago, Phoenix and I both started doing Taekwondo, so got into that. Kind of keeps me going on the fitness side. I used to work out all the time and haven't been as much over the last few years, so being reminded that 33 you could feel pretty old. So, but it's fun. It's a good skill to learn, and I think just self-defense just in general is a good skill to learn for anyone. But we've been doing that and enjoying it. We have a good time with it, so that's something him and I can do together, as well as all this, get out and about. So we moved into an apartment here from California to Colorado, moved closer to Phoenix's school into a house, so now we have our own space. Weather's starting to clear up now, which is nice. When I was kind of selling the 4Runner, it was going on for a little while. I knew my friend wanted to buy it. Sun in my eyes. Yeah, so I didn't want to take it out, knowing that I was going to be selling it. I didn't want to do something stupid, which I tend to do. Basically parked it, kept it going, and ended up getting this truck. And as you will soon see, it's diamond in the rough, so it'll need some work, which I already have the parts, and those will be going on the next video. I'll be showing all the install, which I'm going to try to do today before a thunderstorm tonight comes. I think since my last video 9 months ago, I ended up getting about 500 new subscribers, so thank you for everyone that came and stuck around for this hiatus. So I know I didn't explain it, I just kind of stopped. Oh, the sun is Okay, I give it about a minute before the sun gets in my eyes again. Yeah, thank you to everyone that stuck around during my quiet time, but I am promising you I am back, so things are kind of now consistent in life, which is nice. So after a year of just hectic life, which it still is, I realized by not shooting, not filming and stuff like that, you know, how much I missed it. So it's kind of a good break to come back and now be more motivated to do it, and realize why I did it. So I do thoroughly enjoy just shooting. I don't do it for the gram or anything like that. It's just I enjoy making videos, and I enjoy photography. I've been doing photography just kind of self-taught on my own since 2005. So it's just a fun little thing to mess around with. Video's still new to me, so my very first video I ever did was this channel. So I'm kind of experimenting. You could see the channel name is just my name now, Dave Pfluger. So if you didn't know, that's my name. So I changed all my Instagram stuff, my YouTube stuff, all of that is just my name now. But it'll be a lot of just my life, my adventure. We'll do trips, kind of get more videos with Phoenix. So he likes doing these videos. See this damn sun. So Phoenix likes doing these videos too, and he wants to keep making them with me. So we're going to keep doing that. It's something him and I can do together. I want to get him out more. He's usually not a big fan of long car rides, but now he's getting older and he's realizing just the fun of camping and just getting outside. Now the weather's clearing up and taking him on hikes almost every week. He's getting more into it now. Speaking of filming photography, I actually, a couple of videos ago, when I was out in Uray, I was testing out the Sony a7R III, and I ended up going a totally different direction. So I ended up getting rid of all my Sony stuff and getting a Canon EOS R. I wanted to stick with the mirrorless lineup, but I was trying to find the perfect camera for photo, video, kind of hybrid use. I do a lot of run and gun shooting. I couldn't find a good Sony body that filled all those needs. I liked the a6400 that had the flip-up screen. I didn't want a crop sensor body. I wanted a full frame if I could. Sony was just lagging on the updates for those, and I'm sure they'll come out with something very soon, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I missed it by a month. But I learned shooting photos on Canon, so I've always enjoyed Canon. I've only shot video on my Sonys, and I'm happy now to go back to Canon. The menu's a lot better, and it has this, I like the adapters that come with it. It's the neutral density filters in an adapter, so I can just quickly change that, throw a lens on. My other camera had a switch lens, unscrew the filter, screw it onto the other camera. This one, the actual adapter, has a drop-in filter, which is nice. So still getting used to all the settings. Another reason why I wanted to get out and shoot today was to test out the new camera. I've never used it before this drive, so other than going through settings. And yeah, so I wanted to test out the photo, the video. I'm trying to set it up so I can do a quick hybrid setup and not have to worry about grabbing a second body if I want to shoot photos. Try to keep similar lens on, or just, carry a second lens with me. I'd much rather change a lens than grab another body, turn it on, do that. And then the menus between all the cameras were different on the Sony. So I had an A7 II. That menu is different than the A6300 I was shooting on. A lot of people say, complain about this camera. It doesn't have in-body stabilization, but it has a digital stabilization that I'm using. So we'll see how this one works. I wanted to give it a try. I wanted to give Canon a chance again, so I've always wanted to go back. But, it'll go. But, yeah, let me show you the truck. So I think you guys kind of figured out what it is, but let's take a look. As you probably guessed, it's a Tundra. So 2008 Tundra. 154,000 miles. So she's older, but I can kind of do what I want and not have to worry about it. I'm not cutting up a brand new truck. I can go through and get pinstriping, and it won't bother me really at all. Which never did before, but at least this one's older, so it I don't know. Anyways, so this is how she came. Other than things I did were new tires and changed out the radio inside because I stream music. I stream Spotify, so I wanted something that can actually do that. But yeah, I changed out to the Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws, and I wanted to give those a try. I just threw on, it's the 275 7018s, about a 33. I wanted to try these tires out. It's not going to be the final tire size I use, but this size, which was the size that was previously on it, except it had mud terrains that sucked, some Firestone ones that were rock hard. Yeah, I plan to go to 37s, and I wanted to test out on a cheaper tire, so these were cheaper also than the BFG KO2s that I had before. So I want to try these. I've only heard good things about them. I had those mud terrains on during winter time and one drive in the snow, and I was sliding, even four-wheel drive, I couldn't drive straight. So, and not in a good way. I like sliding sideways, but yeah, not how I wanted to. So switch these, night and day difference. Compared to even the KO2s. I like these. Haven't gone really in dirt with it much, only because the suspension on this truck sucks. So, especially coming in Washboard Road, I think I spilled half the coffee in my Yeti mug. Let's see if you can see. So, just a cheap spacer lift. Nothing fancy. And then in the back, some cheap shocks. Let's see if you can get it. Let's see if we can get in here. Just some cheap shocks, cheap spacer lift. It sits decent. So I did miss having a full size. So it is nice. And to be honest, the 4Runner and this, I think there might have been one trail that I've been on that a full size wouldn't fit on, but that same trail the 4Runner didn't fit on. So it's for narrow Jeeps or UTVs or something like that. So either way, I wouldn't have been able to make it work with what I had. So no, it's longer wheelbase. Ultimate goal, I have something in mind for that, to get turning a little sharper, but for now, I mean, it's great for 99% of what I do. And what I'm wanting to do ultimately is I'm kind of going to break the build up in phases. So this first phase is I just want to get back out there. So I'm actually trying to do the KISS philosophy on this first part, just keep it simple, stupid. So got suspension, got a rack for my tent, so those will all be in future videos what I'll do. Actually, the next one I'll be doing all the suspension, getting that up, which I'm going to film today, but that'll be on the next video because this one is me talking a lot. Yeah, I kind of want to build this thing to go anywhere, kind of get me out of trouble if I need it. It's not going to be a rock crawler, but I can do most things then with it, which is, good enough for me. If I want to get that much into rock crawling, I would get a dedicated project. So this is still a daily driver, and it works. Nicknamed her Dorothy. So she actually spent the 11 years prior to coming here to Colorado in Kansas. So I thought Dorothy was a good name for her. So I'll be referring to her as Dorothy. Yes, I'm going to try to shoot weekly videos. Maybe more, maybe less, just kind of when I am. But I am going to be shooting more often. So I do miss it. Trying to simplify everything in life. Keep looking at the screen. So I can look here, but I need to learn to look here. So, you know, thank you for everyone for sticking around, and I'm going to keep going. Thank you for everybody new that has been here new, and I haven't even posted a video yet, so I do appreciate the dedication there. Again, I'm going to be doing some travel videos again, tech videos, just kind of some everyday stuff. If I'm doing something interesting, might be on there, but so excited to be back. So I'm going to push this again. I'm going to push my Instagram, start posting pictures on there. If you haven't followed me, just Dave Pluger. So I'll put it down here at the bottom. So go follow me there. If you stumbled across this video, then please, you know, like this if you kind of like what's coming up. I know it's boring, it's just me talking. Yeah, like this video, subscribe. I'm going to have more videos, so I'll keep it interesting. I'm going to try to. So hopefully you guys stick around for a little longer. All right, see you on the next one.